Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be Project Pan Use It Up Makeup Edition, update number 5. So, I think I just realized I rolled in one too many things. I'm going to take one of the things out. Anyways, we'll get to that. It was just a mascara. I'm using it every day anyways. Those aren't fun to track progress on anyways. Okay, 5 things rolling in, 5 things rolling out. First thing is this Bobbi Brown foundation. It was almost gone last month, but I scraped all I could out of this. The pump stopped working a while ago, so I've been scraping it. You can't tell through the glass, but it's like completely see-through in this whole middle part. And there's product like down here, the very, very bottom. But this is so thick, I couldn't tip it and get it out. See how like thick it is? And I can't reach the very bottom to scrape it anymore. This color is too light for me now anyways, but I did use it and it was a very good foundation. It was kind of like a mini size. I think it's a 0.5 fluid ounce, so half the size of a normal one, but I'm glad to be done with the foundation. Next is another thing I finished. This is a Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil from Ulta, obviously. And I couldn't figure out the scent of it, but it was called 367. I tried Googling the number, but it was acting like nothing like this ever existed. So, I did take the stopper out. And I was able to like get it pretty clean. There's the tiniest bit at the bottom. See, it's kind of like pinkish. I couldn't get that out. But when I tilted it, I could get pretty much everything else out. So you can see the little bit of oil in there. But yeah. These are surprisingly easy for me to finish. I think maybe the wand just picks up so much. I kept it beside my bed at night and I used it all the time and I finished it. It didn't have much in it from last month. Next is from Essence. It's a lip gloss. The whole writing is rubbed off, but it does have the sticker that says the shade is Happiness in a Bottle, is what it's called. Actually, I'm wearing it right now. Put some more on. It's like literally the perfect shade. I love this shade. It's like pink and like the color of my lips, but just glossy. It's really nice. I'll swatch it too. I thought I would finish this month, but stuff keeps coming out. So there's the swatch. Look how pretty it is. It's actually really opaque. Like you can't really see through it, you know what I mean? But I really like that. And look how glossy it is. I didn't even put that much on, but these used to be like $3. There's also windowing. So like I can scrape off the side like a ton, even down at the bottom. That's how you know it's almost empty. And I used to use this all the time. But yeah, it's almost empty. I can like literally see through the packaging with this ring light, but every time I pull it out, there's product on the wand, so it's still going for another month at least. There's definitely product at the bottom, but you can see on the sides it's like empty. So I give it one more month and then it's done for sure. Next is a product I've finished. It's from Lorac. It is a face primer, illuminating primer. It was only to there, I guess last month or maybe 2 months ago, but I did finish it completely. It was very easy to finish because this is like a mini and it was an okay primer. I prefer hydrating over illuminating, but illuminating is probably my second favorite. Next is something I did not finish and I'm not close to finishing. It's the Benefit Gold Rush, technically blush. It's a warm golden nectar blush. I use it as a blush topper. But I did hit pan in a very weird way. Can you see that little grid right there? This is like a metal grid pan. And there is some hard pan around it. I guess that's weird because like when I put my brush in, I kind of like push it to get product because it doesn't want to come off like nicely, especially on like a powder brush. So I kind of have to push it into the corner. It's really weird, but there is pan, so. There is right there. It's so crazy because it's almost like my skin tone. Just a little glowy. So I could maybe use that as a face powder, kind of like I did the Dandelion one. It's right there. It's really nice and easy to use. And it smells like coconut or something. And it was $5.99 from TJ Maxx. Technically, it's a mini, but it still has 2.5 grams. And it's taken me months to use, but there is a dip in the middle. So I don't know how much longer, but more pan will be showing next month. So that's exciting. Next is a lip gloss from Avon. It's the Dazzle Glazewear in the shade Shimmered. I don't know how to say that last word. Shimmered something. But there is right there, I don't know if you can tell, but I scraped the sides. That you see in the middle is literally the applicator. It was super easy to use. They also have this little jewel on top. It's kind of funny. It's empty though. There is a little on the top, so I'll give a swatch as best as I can. There it is right there. It was almost like an iridescent gloss. Very interesting. It was like a pinkish purple, but super easy to use because you can tell how tiny that tube is. So that's gone. Next was from Too Faced. This is technically 3 highlighters, but you can tell which one I finished. It's that middle shade Soft Focus is what it was called. And I used it as a face powder, so I finished it quite quickly. These two I've been working on for a while. This one has like a big dip right in the middle. Actually, I used to have this in my work bag. And this was the highlighter I used every day. So, or I'd reapply it during the day. I don't really do that anymore, but when I was doing it, it was a great way to like finish products faster. And then this Dazzle shade is almost flat on the top. It's really cool though, because it's almost like just a glitter, but I don't know why I'm talking about those two, because this is the one that was in the project and it's gone. One step closer to finishing that face palette, which I'd love to do. Next is from IT Cosmetics. It's a gloss. The writing has rubbed off, but it's in the shade Believe. And it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. I've never smelled a lip gloss that smells like that. It smells like a brownie. There's the shade right there. It's a little bit darker than the other one and has shimmer all through it. I really like this gloss. I love the smell of it. And I love the color of it. It's almost gone too though. You can't tell, but I can tell. I can see like straight through it. Another one I can swirl and it's pretty much gone. But I don't know. I kind of feel like this one will be gone in like a month too. Like, how could you not see that? I can see it so nicely through the ring light. Like it's almost completely empty. And then like in the phone, it looks like it's full. It's crazy. Can you see it? Anyways, we'll see about it being done next month. Next is something I thought I'd finish, but I didn't. It's the NYX liquid highlighter in the shade Gleam. Kind of like a bronzy color. I typically mix this with foundation to give a nice glow, but I forget to a lot of the time. That's, I guess, why I didn't really get to it. But yeah, I can sheer out really nicely. And let's see, it's a 0.43 fluid ounce product. And it's just a little bit below, like right here, where the other mark was. Yeah, I did a really bad job of using this month, so. Next is from Lipstick Queen. It's like one of those pH color changing. This stuff is on it because there was a sticker on it and I peeled the sticker off. But it's in the shade Morning Sunshine. It was supposed to be one of those pH changing one that changes like a little peachy. You can kind of see it along the edge. That is the color changing part. It still smells like lemon. Here it is right here. It has a tiny bit of color, but it does change a bit more peachy. I've used maybe kind of like the tip of it, worn the tip down a little, but I use it as chapstick before bed. So, you know, I'm using other chapsticks before bed too. So now for the new things rolling in. First we have, where am I at? A MAC Face Powder Mini. This was like a free gift with purchase. And it's the Studio Fix Powder in NC20. That's what mine looks like. It's very close to being gone. Yeah, but I really needed stuff that I needed to put in a project in this, and I needed a face powder. So Project Use It Up makeup was perfect for that. Next is the e.l.f. Blue Color Corrector. I said this in another video that it rolled out of. I put this with foundations that are too warm for me right now, and it makes them perfect. And so it's a great way to use them while it's summer. I've probably used this like 10 to 15 times, and it's already down to there. So it goes fast. Not that I'm trying to use it up because it's my only blue color corrector, but yeah. Next is from ColourPop, and it's an eyeliner in the shade Exit, and it is this super white color, like stark, bright, super bright. I'm kind of scared to use this in my waterline. Like, I have black in my waterline right now, but like, I get like those cream colors in the waterline, but the white I'm not quite sure about. It doesn't look terrible. But there's also like a black color underneath it, so I don't know how it'll look on its own. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Okay, perfect. So this is how much is left. That's manageable in like 2 or 3 months, I think. We'll see how often I use it, if I remember to. Next is a primer from Morphe. It's the Revitalizer Primer. I've used this a ton already. It's less than half full, and it was only 0.67 fluid ounces to begin with. So yeah, it's manageable to finish in probably 2 months or so. It's one of those pore filling mattifying primers that's my least favorite. That silicone texture, that's my least favorite, but I do want to use it up. And last but not least is a chapstick from 7-Up that I've used quite a bit of already, but this smells exactly like 7-Up. It's kind of funny actually. It smells like fizzy lemon lime soda. And is that all that's left? Looks like there's more, but I think that's all that's rolling up. Yeah, that's not much. I can totally do that. Maybe not in a month because it's like really big around, but it smells so good. But yeah, that's all I have for this update, and thank you for watching. Bye.